All right, I think we are live. Hello, Facebook land. This is Dr. Jasper Thompson, and I am here with Jaime Armstrong, and we are actually at her location, so why don't you tell them where we are?
Yeah, we're at 451 Dominion. I am in the basement of the Wiesner Health and Wellness Center, and it's just a nice living room looking place.
Yes, it is very comfortable in here. Okay, so we're going to do an interview today. And, oh, I see some people watching. Hello to those who are saying hello. But we're going to jump right in. So, Jaime, first question is, how long have you been in Midland, and where are you originally from?
Well, that's a tough question.
I know, you're going to have to give, it's okay, we got time.
Okay, I have had my office in Midland for almost 2 years now. I was born in Toronto, but I was raised in the States. So I lived in Florida primarily and moved back to Canada about 6 years ago. And then 2 years I came back to this area.
So you've been kind of all over the North American region.
I have, and I thought, forget the warm weather.
Yeah,
we gotta come
for the snow. All right, well that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now you live in Wasaga, so you have your office here, and then also in Wasaga, right? You have two.
Yes, I'm in here in Midland on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I'm in Wasaga on Tuesday, Thursdays, Saturdays.
Perfect.
And Sunday I watch football. That's how I keep my American part.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. So why don't you tell everybody a little bit about what you do?
Sure, I'm a registered psychotherapist, so I specialize in trauma and mental health therapy for children, youth, and adults, and I eliminate trauma in as little as one session using hypnosis, humor, and experiential techniques.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that is all natural forms of kind of helping people to deal with things on their own as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
She was explaining a lot about it to me the first time that we spoke, and it just sounds incredible the way you're kind of helping people to help themselves is what it really sounds like to me.
Yeah, exactly. I think about it like going to the dentist.
Yeah.
You don't go every time you need to brush your teeth. You're more than capable of handling that on your own. And so you go when there's something a dentist knows how to take care of, and every now and then you go for a checkup or a cleaning, and some people make it their whole lives and never go, and that's okay too.
Wow, very cool. Totally different way of looking at things than I think a lot of people look at it.
Yeah.
So that's very neat. Okay, next question is, what makes you, and we kind of went over this a little bit, but what makes you different from anybody else in the area?
Yeah, I guess I'd say I'm different because I actually don't believe in coping skills. Coping skills mean that we have to live with something and manage it. And using a brain-based neuroscience approach to therapy lets us know that our brains can change. So I think about our brains like our smartphones, that sometimes there's these apps just running in the background and they're taking up space and they're using our energy, and my battery's dead all the time on my phone. Yeah. And we need to do things to update that. So I approach therapy much like doing a software update for our cell phone, that we clear out those apps, we update with the latest version of information, and that allows us to experience life in a more calm and optimal way.
Wow, I love that. That's very like new age, I feel like. It's a new way of looking at things, and it's very refreshing. I love it. Okay, next question. Since we are really trying to, my whole goal with these interviews is to promote our local businesses, the local people in our town. So, what local business here in town do you just love and you tell everybody about and you just hope everybody goes to?
Oh my gosh, all of them?
That's not an answer. You got to pick one.
Oh, just one?
Just one.
Oh my gosh.
Well, if you have a lot, you can say more than one if you need to.
Well, can I maybe say this? My favorite thing about Midland is all the festivals that Midland has.
Okay.
So my three favorite festivals in Midland are Butter Tart Festival, for sure.
Okay, everybody loves you now, so you're good.
There you go. First Light at St. Marie among Huron, and Winterama.
Okay.
So I'm obsessed with winter.
That's wonderful. Yeah, she was just telling me that she has a bit of a decorating contest going on with her neighbor for Christmas. So I love that because I'm a huge Christmas buff, so I'm all for that.
Yeah. If you really need like a place, I think about Simply Country and Simply Home Furnishings, because they
yes.
actually decorated my whole office. And
Oh, really?
yeah, Ashley there was amazing. She is an interior designer, but also works there, and so she did this office and my Wasaga Beach office.
Wow.
And so yeah, all my furniture and everything's from there.
Wow. That's actually really, really cool.
Yeah.
Like, so you kind of...
Including my custom-made pillows.
Oh, look at this. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is... the first thing I said when I walked in here was that it was beautiful. I mean, I feel relaxed when I'm in here, I have to say.
Thanks.
I'm sure that's what you were going for, but it really does.
Yeah.
It feels very relaxing in here, and this couch is super comfortable.
Yeah, Canadian made.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And all from a local place, that's even
right.
better.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Okay, so let's ask, what do I got next? Okay, so I do want to acknowledge you for a minute. Because...
Tell me more.
Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I forgot. I want to tell them about the MDBWA.
Okay.
I totally forgot about that. So before we jump into that, so Jaime is the president, right?
Yeah.
Of the MDBWA. I hope I'm getting that right. So why don't you tell them what that is?
Sure. It's the Midland and District Business Women's Association. So you totally got the acronym right.
Awesome.
And we are women supporting women, and we want to achieve great things together. And so we are a local group in the kind of North Simcoe area here, because we have people from all over, like Penetang and all of that, Midland and District. And so we just meet once a month on the third Wednesday of every month, and we have a dinner and a presenter, and we're really just supporting each other's businesses, but our personal and professional growth as well.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I went to my first one in October, right? It was October, yeah. And I just absolutely loved it. It's what inspired this whole interview thing is just I love the idea of everybody helping each other, and it's even cooler that it's women. Women helping other women. So they have one coming up on the 20th, I believe, right?
That's right, next week, November 20th, and it's actually our holiday party, because when you're in a small business, you don't really get to have your own party, and you don't have to be a business owner. If you are a student, or you are thinking about business, or you work for someone, I mean, really, if you're a woman, we just want you to come hang out, and we're doing a holiday paint night. So it's our fundraiser for the association that evening, as well as we're going to paint a wood sign snowman with Make a Mess Art Studio. Another
local business in here, so that's awesome.
That's
right. So if you want to go to that, you want to join us for that, you can go to the MDBWA website.
That's right.
Right, I think if you just search that in Google, you'll find it pretty quick.
Yeah, you can check out our Facebook page. There's a link to the tickets on there as well.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so now to acknowledge you, because I do want to acknowledge you a little bit. Just meeting you has been incredible, and you have totally inspired this huge thing in me, which is doing these interviews. And I'll tell you why. It's because when I went to the first meeting with all these women, Jaime was doing a speech. She started out the meeting by just explaining a little bit about what this group was about. And I had no idea what I was getting into.
Because she walked in late.
Yeah, I did walk in a little late. I went to the wrong golf club. To be fair, I went to the wrong golf club. So anyway, I did walk in a minute late. She made fun of me a little bit, but
we sat her right up front.
She did. She put me right up front, which I was so grateful for because I got front row seats. But she just really spoke about uplifting the community and uplifting each other, and we're all in this together. And I just love that. I feel so strongly about that. And so it just really resonated with me. Then we went out for lunch, and I got to really get to know you better. And you're just such a genuine, happy person. I mean, it's just fun to be around you. Thanks. So I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you're doing for the community, for your patients, for people. I just think it's incredible, and it's such a refreshing way of looking at everything. So thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's awesome. Okay, so
your payment's coming later.
Yeah. All right. So so where do we find you? If somebody is interested in what you're saying, how do they get a hold of you? How do they contact you?
Yeah.
What's the best way?
You can find me by going to my website. It's lifeimprovementtherapy.com, and I'm the president of the MDBWA, so you can find me at any of our meetings every month on the third Wednesday of the month.
Fantastic. All right, awesome. Well, I strongly recommend, if you're thinking about this at all, get in touch with Jaime. She is fantastic. I highly recommend her. Now, last question before we go is, what is your definition of living your best life?
That's a great question. I would say, I think my definition of living your best life is to really make sure you're supported with a team of people, whether that just be friends, family, but I also think get a therapist, a chiropractor, a massage therapist, find a gym, find a place to go, find people you're interested in the same things with, and getting to connect with people and having a team that supports you and you can support as well allows you to do anything that's fun and do it with this excitement and this energy and to just live your best life in that kind of state of mind.
I love it. Fantastic. Jaime, thank you for being on.
All right,
and
thanks for having me.
Thank you, Facebook land. I think we have a couple of, we've got a whole bunch of messages on here. Well, we say hello to everybody. Dr. Andrew, we've got Barb on there, Mandy, Carrie, Sandy, Andrea, Scott. Thank you so much, guys, and we will see you next time.